Hey, everybody, welcome to Shopping with Shana. We are here to bring you a Kroger sneak peek ad preview. This is going to start on Wednesday, November the 12th, and go through Tuesday, November the 18th of 2025. We are just ending that 5-time digital coupon sale, and we're going to be moving into a completely brand new sale. Plus, we have a 3-day sale. And I got to say, I'm a little disappointed we're not getting the mega sale that I anticipated. However, we are getting one of my favorite sales, the 99-cent sale. So I can't complain too much. So do me a huge favor. If you like to save money at Kroger, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos that I post. And let's jump into this. Now, just a quick note and thank you to KrogerCrazy.com who posted this ad early with very clear, beautiful pictures. I will link them in the description box below if you want to go check out the ad yourself. Now, something to note is that this past week, we got 4 times the fuel points for the entire weekend. We are back to normal this next week. We're getting 4 times the fuel points on Friday only. And I'm assuming if you're a 2 times the fuel points region, you're going to get it through the weekend. We also are going to have a 3-day sale return, which is going to be great. And let's check this out. So we have other items here like the raspberries or blackberries for $3.99. And then we do have a turkey deal, guys. So we have the Kroger turkey. It's frozen. It's a limit of 1 with a $25 additional purchase. So take note of that. You can't just go in and grab your turkey. You're going to actually have to spend $25 in other products, but usually that's not a problem. There is going to be a digital coupon. It looks, because it's in the orange, like it's going to be a weekly digital, which would make sense. It's going to be 40 cents off per pound, which is going to make it 59 cents per pound since it's 99 cents per pound regularly priced. So really good deal here on some turkey. You're going to be able to grab a pretty nice sized turkey for a pretty decent price. Then we have the Honey Crisp apples for $1.49 per pound. We have this 3-day sale over here. I'll go ahead and discuss that. Now, if you want ham too, this might be a good opportunity to grab you a ham. The Kroger Hickory Smoked Spiral Ham, limit of 2, is going to be $1.79 per pound. So if you're interested in grabbing a ham over a turkey, or you're interested in grabbing both, I know my family usually does both, which is kind of interesting. I don't personally do it, but my in-laws do both. So you could grab both of those. Also in that 3-day sale, and this is Saturday through Monday again, which I find very, very interesting. It's kind of odd to have a 3-day sale that goes into Monday and not Friday to Sunday, but hey, we'll take it. The next deal is the Kroger ground sausage, links, or meatballs. They're going to be $2.99. Now we'll come back to that because that page is actually cut in half here. So I'll give you the rest of the details once we scroll down there. Then we have the T-bone steaks for $9.99 per pound. Also, and that's a value pack. And also says Atlantic salmon fillets are also $9.99 per pound. Kroger 80% lean ground beef are going to be $4.99 per pound. They're sold in a 3-pound roll, which is $14.97. And then stovetop stuffing is still going to stay at $1.77. We weren't sure exactly what it was going to do. It had dropped to this price last week. It looks like it's going to stay that way. I think it's going to stay at $1.77 all the way through Thanksgiving, personally, but we'll have to wait and see if that is the case. All right, looking on to the rest of the page, it's kind of an odd split here in this particular sneak peek preview, but I don't have the ad to show you, so we're just going to go with what we've got. So we do have I'll stick with the 3-day sale. Let's do the 3-day sale. I know that's what we're probably most interested in. So it's on the far right hand side there. We're going to finish that 3-day sale. So also on the 3-day sale that happens Saturday, Sunday, or Monday is the French's fried onions. That's another good Thanksgiving item there. It's a limit of 6 packages, but it's 2 for $5 or, $2.50 each. It doesn't say you have to buy 2 of them to get that price. So you can just grab one for $2.50. Ocean Spray cranberry sauce and the Dole pineapple canned goods. These are going to be 2 for $3. Again, there is a limit on there. It looks like it's 6 of them, but 2 for $3 or $1.50 each. So not a bad deal there. I know we already talked about the Ocean Spray cranberry if you didn't get to go see the video yesterday I posted, I kind of put all of the Thanksgiving items thus far that are for sale in one video. Go check out that video. It'll be a great kind of compare and contrast of what we're going to get and what we currently have. So it depends on what you want to grab. But anyway, we have the Ocean Spray cranberry sauce there. It's going to be $1.50, so a little bit lower. The Kroger coffee. Guys, this is kind of a pleasant surprise. The Kroger coffee is $6.90. Actually, that's not a pleasant surprise. That's more expensive. Dang it. I was thinking it went down $1. No, it's $6.99. I think it went up $1. Last time, wasn't it $5.99? Oh, coffee's going to kill me. I don't even drink coffee, so but I'm just trying to save my dad money, and it tends to be quite expensive. But anyway, $6.99 for some Kroger coffee there. However, it's better than paying that full price, which is, I think, around, it's over 10, isn't it? Isn't it like 11 or 12 bucks? I could be wrong. It could be higher than that. All right, moving back over to the other side of the screen onto the left side, we have the Breyers ice cream, 48 ounce for buy one, get one free. Lay's potato chips are buy two, get two free. Remember, they're around $6 a bag. So it is like $12 to get 4 bags of chips, which is kind of expensive. Then we also have on the 12 packs, the buy two, get two free, which is not a bad deal. We probably will see in the next couple of weeks, probably the week of Thanksgiving, I bet we'll get a buy two, get three free. But until then, this is going to be the best deal that you're going to see. Kroger cheeses are going to be 3 for $5 or $1.67 each. Not a terrible deal, but right now you have 32 ounces of cheese in the weekly digital, which is $2.99 or no, $2.49. It equals out to be $1.25 per 8 ounces. So it's a much, much better deal to do that current than wait till next week. We have the General Mills cereals are buy two, get three free. That could be a really good deal. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of times we have coupons and rebates to go with that one. We also have the Philadelphia cream cheese 8 ounce and the Ready Whip for $2.49. We have the Thomas English muffins and bagels. That's currently going on for buy one, get one free. And the English muffins do have an Ibotta rebate to pair with them. Progresso soups are going to be 8 for $10. I don't know what the math is on that one. What is 8 for $10 there? Sorry, guys. I'm going to divide that real quick and see what I get here. $1.25. $1.25. Oh my goodness. $1.25 per can there. Not a bad deal at all. Remember, that is a Box Top product. So if you purchase that, make sure you submit to the Box Top app. Now, you do have to buy 8 of them to get that price. Otherwise, you're going to pay $2.79 each. We have $1 back on 3 from Ibotta. We usually have $1 off on 4 for them. So again, it's an okay deal. You're going to get some good savings. You may want to grab them this week while they're part of the 5-time digital coupon sale, although I think they're $1.49 individually, but you don't have to buy 8 of them. So I guess that's the trade-off. So depending on what you want to do. Bush's Light or Miller High Life 30 packs or High Moon 12 packs are going to be $22.99. All right, so normally I wait till the very end of the video to do the weekly digital deals, but we're going to get a sneak peek before the end of the video, and I'll show you the rest of them at the very end. But the weekly digitals this week, and again, if you're not familiar with Kroger, these are digital coupons. They will not be available to clip until Wednesday, so don't go looking for them right now. Wednesday morning, they'll pop up into your account. You can clip them, and then you can head to the store and grab up to 5 of them in the same transaction. They're store coupons, so you can pair them with rebate apps and manufacturer coupons. But they're one and done coupons. So once you use them, they disappear. You can't reuse them. So we do have the Kroger red, green, or tricolor seedless grapes at $3.99. That one's probably regional, so you'll have to wait and see if it occurs in your region. Oscar Mayer Lunchables are going to be just 99 cents, which is a great deal there. Land O'Lakes butter is going to be $2.99. That's a really good price, especially for a name brand butter at $2.99. So usually we see it a little bit higher. I've noticed butter has started to go down in price, so that's a good thing. We have the Club crackers and the Townhouse crackers for $1.99. I know I always need a ton of these at Christmas time to take with me, so I may stock up on those. Might be a good idea for you to do that too. Even though I don't necessarily need them right now, I'm going to need them in the next month or so. All right, so Thanksgiving, like I said, is fast approaching. We're going to see a lot of our Thanksgiving deals, and right now we have a whole page of them. So make it a meal to remember. If you're not interested in turkey or ham, we have the boneless pork loin for $1.99 per pound. And then it also says some sort of or pork. I can't read that, something like that. There you go. I don't know if that says sirloin or not. I really can't read that. Sorry, guys. Bob Evans side dishes or Bob Evans sausage. These are going to be 2 for $7 or 3.50 each. We have Kroger family size cooking vegetables, 24 to 32 ounce, $6 per bag. King's Hawaiian rolls are some of my favorite rolls, although they are kind of expensive. The 24 count is going to be $6.99. We did have these on Weekly Digital a few weeks ago for $4.99. Do note that Kroger does make an off-brand of Hawaiian rolls, and they're not that much different. And they're usually half the price or less than that. So keep that in mind. We have the Sister Schubert's rolls. We generally start to see Ibotta rebates and things like that pop up this time. I haven't seen them yet, but maybe we'll get them by the time this sale hits. But they're 2 for $8 or $4 each. Kroger cranberry sauce is going to be $1.79, so a little bit better. Well, no, actually, the other one will be better with the 3-day sale. So that's interesting. So I would get the name brand. So the Ocean Spray on the 3-day sale. Pepperidge Farm stuffing is going to be 2 for $6 or $3 each. We also have the Kroger broth. Now, I believe that's still 99 cents this week. So grab that for 99 cents. Then we have the Bruce's yams, 40 ounce, 2 for $7 or $3.50 each. Handy foil pans or pans with lids are buy two, get one free. A lot of us are going to need those to start cooking our turkeys with. Then we have the Heinz gravy for $2 each. We have some wine here for $11.69 with a 10% off. Good Cook nonstick roasting pans and racks are going to be $14.99, and everyday living kitchen gadgets are going to be anywhere from $2.49 and up. So any of these items that you possibly need for Thanksgiving, they're going to be on sale this week. All right, so this next little section here is going to take us through some of the baking items that you might need for Thanksgiving or even for just the holidays. I know we really like to make cookies and do all kinds of fun stuff, so we need a lot of baking items. On the far right-hand side of the screen is the bottles and brews section. I will not be reading that to you, so if you want to look at that as we're looking at the other side, feel free to do so, or you can go straight over to the Kroger Crazy ad yourself and take as long of a look at that as you want to. But bake some holiday magic includes the Libby's 100% pure pumpkin, which is currently $1.99. You don't have to wait until next week to do it. You can do it now. We also have 50 cents back from Ibotta on that one. Blue Bonnet spread is 4 for $5 or $1.25 each. So this is kind of like that margarine. It's not real butter, but it's like margarine. We have the Carnation evaporated milk for $1.69 each. We have the Kroger powdered or brown sugar. This can be just $2 a bag for 2-pound bags. We have the Kroger or Simple Truth organic spices. These are buy two, get one free. Remember, the two most expensive ones are the ones you're going to pay full price for. The free one will be whatever's cheapest. So what you kind of want to do when you purchase them to get the most for your money is make sure they're all kind of like price. We have the Pieware Bakeware, buy one, get one 50% off there. So if you need some of that. Going down to some grocery essentials, we have the Intimates, Little Bites, donuts, or cakes for buy one, get one free. That's the only time I ever buy Intimates donuts because they're really expensive. So I wait till they're 50% off at buy one, get one free. We have the Duncan Hines cake mix for buy one, get one free. Also, Dolly Parton cookie mix is buy one, get one free. Then we have the Dave's Killer Bread, organic bread, or bagels for $4.99. Coffee Mate creamer is going to be just $3.99, and it also has the cold foam creamer in there as well. $3.99. Seattle's Best Coffee, 10 to 12 ounce bag or 10 count K-cups are buy one, get one free. And then this one I had to do a little math on. I did do it before I started this video. Is Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up 2 liters are going to be buy two, get one free. Well, they're regularly priced at $3.49. So it's $7 for 3 of these. It's really not that good of a deal. So it is $7 for 3 of these, which is about $2.33 each. Now, mind you, it's better than paying $3.49 each, and it's even better than the current sale price, which is $2.79. So if you're only going to go to Kroger, however, I have been doing this for the last week, and I'm probably going to do this through the whole month of November. Apparently, all the way through November, I think it's the 29th is when the sale will change. Over at the Dollar General, they are doing Coca-Cola products, Sprite, not not 7-Up, Sprite, Coke, Diet Coke, things like that. Fanta, I think, is included, is 3 for $5, which is $1.67 each. I just went over on Friday, they had a 5 off 25 coupon, and I got myself enough soda to get to $25 and get my 5 off. And so I'm pretty well stocked right now, but I'm probably going to try to do that again before the sale ends because it's such a good deal. So that would be the way to go if you want to stock up on some soda. Otherwise, this isn't, I mean, obviously it's better than paying $3.49 on each bottle, but there's definitely better deals out there, and probably most of us have a Dollar General around. All right, next, let's jump into the produce and meat deals. And I'm interested to see that we don't have our fruit bowls for $5. All right, so we do have fresh made large vegetable tray with dip. Is going to be $18.99. They're fresh cut in the store daily. I always tend to look for one that's like a day old that they have discounted, and sometimes you get a better deal that way. We have the large whole pineapple for $2.99 each. Kroger mini sweet peppers or mini cucumbers are going to be $5 for a 2-pound bag. We have the Bloomhouse Autumn Radiance bouquets for $9.99, which I just had to buy a bouquet on Friday. My daughter was in Clue, and we had to buy her some flowers for her performance. She did so good. I'll have to throw up some video, maybe in Monday's video. So make sure you're subscribed. I'll show you a couple of scenes from it. I can't do too much because of copyright issues, but definitely I'll throw a few things in there for you to check out. We have red tomatoes on the vine for $1.99 per pound. We have the Kroger lemons or limes 2-pound bags for $4.99. And then if I scoot down here, we have some meat deals, which include the boneless beef chuck roast for $7.99 per pound. They're found in value packs. We have the Johnsonville smoked sausages for $3.99, Heritage Farm boneless chicken breast or Gerber Gourmet boneless chicken breast for $2.69 per pound. We have the wild caught lobster tails, 2 for $12 or $6 each. And then Smithfield bacon is going to be around $4.99 there. Of course, if we go over to our deli and bakery section, we have muffins or glazed donuts, 4 to 12 count for $5. Private Selection pumpkin cake rolls or pumpkin pudding cake is going to be $6.99 each. And then we have Home Chef classic seasoned fresh roasted chicken. These are going to be $7.99 for 2 pounds. Now remember, on Thursdays, the chicken ends up being $6. So you may want to wait to do your meal on Thursday. Every Thursday, these chickens are $6, which is great. All right, we're going to move into the rest of those weekly digitals. Just a quick reminder, we saw some on the very first page of our sneak peek preview. They are digital coupons that will be available on Wednesday. So don't forget that. They're not going to be available now. And like I said, we compare them with rebate apps and, of course, manufacturer coupons because they're store coupons. So we have the Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh Lunch Meat. We just had this like 2 weeks ago because I had bought some. I still actually have some in the fridge right now. And so now it's another opportunity to stock up on it. $2.99 each. Also in that same picture there, we have the Clausen pickles. They'll also be $2.99 each. Private Selection Wildflower Honey Ham is going to be $9.99 per pound. This is going to be found in the deli or the grab to go section of the deli. Kroger frozen potatoes are going to be $1.99. Now they're regularly priced at $2.99 there, or they're on sale for $2.99, but $1.99, not a bad price there. I'm probably going to stock up on potatoes myself. And speaking of potatoes, we have the Kroger jumbo russet potatoes. I believe, I don't know how many pounds that is. Does that say 5 or 8? I don't know. Anyway, they're going to be $3.99. They're usually much more expensive. I'm really struggling to see that really small print, so I apologize about that. But $3.99 for a bag of potatoes. Now that's a produce item, so that can vary from region to region. Then we have the Pillsbury Grands biscuits, crescents, or cinnamon rolls. These are going to be $1.79. This is a great one. We usually have $1 off 2 coupons to pair with this, and sometimes we have rebates, so it could be really, really sweet. We have the Red Baron pizza for $2.99. I love it. We finally have dropped that price back down below $3 when it's on Weekly Digital, so that's good to know. We have the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up 6-packs. Now, these say $3.49. Some regions may end up going to $2.99. I don't like $3.49. I like it under $3 for a weekly digital. But again, some things prices are continuing to rise and other things prices are starting to come down. Very interesting how this is all coming together. Now, here's a really good one for you. The Marie Callender or Dolly Parton pies, or it says the Dolly Parton cheesecakes. These are going to be a part of the weekly digital for $4.99 each. Now, one thing we love to do in our household is we love to purchase a bunch of these pies, throw them in the freezer. Of course, I don't have my big freezer anymore, so I'll have to be very careful on how many I buy, but throw them in the freezer and then pull them out as needed for all of your holiday parties. I would get them now, and that way, when it's Thanksgiving week, you can take that frozen apple pie, or you can take, I don't even know what else they have. They have like silk cream pies and things like that. I'm not sure about the Dolly Parton ones. If anybody's familiar with the Dolly Parton ones, let me know in the comments which ones to try out. But $4.99 is a really, really good price on those. And they stay obviously good for a long time because they're frozen and you only have to pull them out as needed. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great way to say, hey, I'll bring the dessert and not have to make anything. I love it. All right, so there's that. Then we have the Celsius energy drinks for $1.49 each. And then the quilted northern bath tissue is going to be $5.99. It's for 6 mega rolls. And then finally, we have the Angel Soft Bath Tissue, the Brawny Paper Towel, 4 double rolls. These will be $5.99 with that weekly digital. Again, wait till Wednesday. And then finally, the sale I think we've all kind of been waiting to see what's going on is the 99-cent sale. Now, this is actually one of my favorite sales. Now, that being said, there are some items that you are better off to purchase this current week that we're in and not wait until next week. So we have the 99-cent mix and match sale. You do have to buy a minimum of 5, but regardless, it's a little different from the mega sale. So mega sale, everything is going to be a certain amount off. So usually it's $1, sometimes it's 50 cents. In this case, something can be $1.19 and it'll drop down to 99 cents, and other items will be almost $3 and they'll drop down to 99 cents. Okay. So that being said, we have got a lot of really good things. Now, the Del Monte canned vegetables are currently buy two, get two free, which makes them to be about 80 cents each. So get your Del Monte vegetables all stocked up this week. Do not wait for the 99-cent sale. Okay. Go get as many vegetables as you need. I actually like to stock up on canned goods for several months when it's like this, because they will last you a really, really long time. Campbell's cream of chicken soup will be 99 cents. We have the instant potatoes from Idahoan for 99 cents. Swanson broth is going to be 99 cents. Which we also had the Kroger broth at 99 cents. So that was in the ad earlier. Campbell's gravy, Kroger pasta, Knorr sides, Bird's Eye frozen vegetables, Jello family size pudding or gelatin mix, Betty Crocker cake mixes. That's a good one. That's actually going to be cheaper. And yes, we do have Ibotta rebates for that one for $1 back on 3. So that's going to be a really sweet deal. So I would wait on the cake mix if you can. However, if you go check out Saturday's video, I definitely would grab the Pillsbury frosting for $1.49. So go check out that video. I'll give you details on that. Then we have the Kraft mac and cheese for 99 cents, Chef Boyardee, Kroger 90-second rice, and the Nissan ramen and chow mein. Now, those are the ones we know about. We may get a few other ones that are non-advertised on there, but you can mix and match. And I think it'd be super easy to get to 5 items. Like, I just would stock up on some cake mix and some, instant mashed potatoes. And I mean, there's plenty there that I would want to grab. Anyway, really, really, this is actually one of my favorite sales too. We don't get it very often, and maybe that's why I enjoy it. It's not necessarily the best sale in the world, but it does give you a few good gems. And of course, we can still pair coupons and rebates with it. So we might be getting even sweeter deals. All right, let me know in the comments your thoughts about this particular sale, especially about the 99-cent sale. Are we happy, sad, disappointed? Is this sale going to last all 3 weeks, or do you think we're going to get a different sale week next week? Let me know in the comments. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back with you with more deals later. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you don't miss out. All right, guys, see ya. Bye.